YouTube, we are back at it again, and your boy got some bad news. So, pretty much, it's just update number 3. So basically, got the car to the dealership so they can run through the car, check it out, and see what's going on with it. And about 3.5, almost 4 hours after I dropped the car off at the dealership, right before they closed, probably maybe about 40 or 45 minutes before they closed, got a phone call, and basically the transmission is gone, basically. So I'm guessing what they did was they checked all the fluids and basically did a trans test, is what I'm assuming that they did. And I'm pretty sure the transmission was just pretty much just dead like a log. So I asked how much it would be to fix a transmission if it was through them. And I do know it's a dealership, and I do know dealerships are a little high, but I wasn't expecting this freaking high just for the rebuild of transmission. But basically through the dealership, it's $6 grand for the transmission.
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah. Yeah, Houston, we got problems. Is definitely that is definitely, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. That's high, because most transmission rebuilds at the max that I've heard of them, maybe $4,200, anywhere between $3,000 and $4,200. I've never heard $6,000, even through a dealership. That is bad high. But I don't know if that's necessarily for them to rebuild the transmission, or they're just gonna give me a whole brand new GM transmission, just brand spanking new, and it just costs $6 grand. That's the question that I have to call in the morning and figure out. But yeah, so basically, if I didn't have my daily driver, which is my little Honda, my little 5-speed Honda that I'm in now, I would be freaking screwed, because I don't know how I would get around. Because yeah, man, I see why my dad always taught me, if you're able to have 2 vehicles, because you never know what's gonna happen. And this is a prime example of what he's talking about. So yeah, I'm not mad. I'm more disappointed because I worked so hard to get to the point to where I'm about to do the cam and all that stuff, and this shit it just had to have happened. Like now, like why the heck couldn't it have happened after I got the freaking cam and stuff done? Like, oh boy. When she told me that about the trans, basically saying, yeah, your trans is gone, that made my stomach turn over, and I ain't gonna lie, I almost cussed her out. But I can't put no blame on her. She just doing her job, and they made the service on it to do the test and all that, to run through the car and to see what's going on. But the whole time I was thinking it was just fluid, but it was the freaking transmission. I don't know how the hell I didn't see a leak or something. But what's crazy is the freaking temperatures in the car never fluctuated. They never went up. Everything just stayed normal, because that's what I was really looking at. I was keeping track of that. Everything literally just freaking stayed normal. So that's why I'm not understanding. But I do know that there is a issue. I'm not gonna really dive into that, but I do know there's an issue with the automatic 8 transmissions. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's part of having a car that you got go fast stuff on. So it's just all part of the game. Buy it, build it, break it, fix it, repeat. I mean, it is what it is. But it's just mighty funny how this just had to happen right when I'm about to freaking do the cam. Like, that really just blows my freaking mind. Worked so hard to stack up some money to be ready to get into the process of getting ready to do the cam. I had my appointment set for April the 25th to have the car done, get the heads done, get the cam, freaking the manifold, throttle body, everything, just maxing it out. That was the plan, April the 25th. And basically, depending on how this goes and if something can be worked out or not, as far as pricing and where I can get it done at, that's gonna basically set me back. If I have to dump this kind of money, then there won't be a Cam until honestly late this year, and that is really gonna oh gosh, it's gonna I'm not gonna say it's gonna upset me, because like I said, at the end of the day, it's all part of the game. It's just a car, it can be fixed. I'm just glad it ain't nothing with the motor, because if it was something with the motor and the motor was gone or whatever, then that's when you get into the $13,000, $14,000, $15,000 bracket. And yeah, so I really need to just chill out with all the complaining and just be glad it's only the trans. But yeah, this is update number 3, but red is down, so